Okay. I don't like how that always comes in like that. I like dark mode. You can see everything better for me. Okay. Let the game load. Okay. So, I'm gonna be playing this game. I played Destiny 1 a lot and all that. And I played this a bit. And there's going to be a lot of brutal honesty stuff I'm going to say, because I don't approve of a lot of the stuff that they've done, that they made mistakes on, that they fixed in the first one, that they then made worse mistakes. Like, I do not agree with this whole ability thing. I hate it. I'm not a fan of the PvP. I've always hated the PvP. I personally played it for the story and for the customization of abilities. Because I used to mess around with the abilities all the time. So, also, this is going to be going up. I'm doing this live here, and it's going to go up immediately to my YouTube channel right afterwards. It's been a while since I posted anything, and I've had so many problems with Destiny that I'm not happy with them. And I didn't want to get this DLC, but I got it to spend time with a friend, and now I'm just gonna, since I'm doing this anyways, I'm gonna just... Okay, so... I did not approve of the videos that they did for the trailers of this, where it was all about Cayde 6. I didn't like the way it was doing it, because it really didn't bring about, like, for me, a story that's meant to bring out about vengeance should do so. And the way I felt around this whole thing with the Destiny was, I didn't feel vengeance for anything. I felt it was stupid. I felt there was no story reason why any of that made sense. And so I'm doing this solo without my friends just so I can give brutal honesty about everything. Because I am not afraid to be brutally honest about how I feel. I'm not a huge fan of the guns. For me, I can't play this game casually. And I've bought every expansion and probably the more expensive version of every expansion. And I hated the farming in Destiny 1. I liked this one that they gave you a different thing that you could do with that, where you could take and just do that to get completely new guns. And legendary shards are ridiculous, because I found those to be really annoying, because I was just increasing this gun once, and it cost me over 30 shards. 30 masterwork shards. And that bugs me, because this is a gun that you can't get at a high level, which means you literally have to put a ton of time into just getting legendaries to break them down to just increase a single gun. I didn't like that. You can do so many other things with the legendary things, the legendary cores, rather than make an entire area completely pointless. Okay, let me just double check everything. There's so many things. I put way more money into this game than I probably should have, but, you know, whatever. So, I guess let's get into this, because I just hated... I really do hate PvP. I've always not liked it in Destiny. I felt it was always done wrong. I hated how in Destiny 1, whenever they nerfed anything, they nerfed it in PvP and PvE, which made it to where the gun was completely useless in PvE. Which to me was always the main focus, or what should be the main focus of this game, more than the PvP. A true good story should be worth playing over and over again, like Mass Effect. I know a lot of people hated the ending. I'm still a fan of the conspiracy theory, the indoctrination theory, which I always felt was accurate and the most true of all of the endings. So anyways, let's get into this. I also don't like my friend's clan name, I just haven't. So we'll see how I feel about all this, but I already have a feeling I'm not going to like it. I'm going into it with an open mind. So this takes place right after that cutscene. So if you didn't watch that, you didn't actually know what was going on at all. I don't like that.
Well, this is awkward. You gotta borrow.
No.
Oh my god, why is it so quiet?
I do have a bullet with your name on it.
Any second now, my partner is gonna roll in here and kill every last one of you.
I have to read. That's how quiet this is.
My man.
This is going to hurt.
Okay, let's continue watching this and I'll fix this after. Is it just me?
Any last words?
Oh, it's just me.
How's your sister?
You see that? I don't like that. Again, we'll see what happens, but if it doesn't, I've had a couple ideas of how to best write it story-wise, and again, this is none of the stuff that I've seen so far has been none of what I think would make more sense or be a worthy ending.
Petra, Vinge. Thanks for the invite. What you packing for this party?
The usual.
Ooh, do the thing. Seriously, watch this. That'll never not freak me out. Do it again.
Later. Maybe. Right now, Gen Pop is running wild. Fortunately, the main arena and lower levels remain on lockdown. But if the core security systems fail, containment is going to be a problem.
Just another day at the office. All right, partner, this is a Cade Riff in 6. Watch me for the changes and try to keep up. Now let's go to prison!
Okay. 1 second. I forgot to mute my other headset. So I tend to listen to YouTube videos while I'm sleeping. So I have a Turtle Beach headset that I got for my Xbox 360 back in the day that a friend gave to me for my birthday, which was awesome, and I still love that thing because it's been so useful. Better Devils. Hard Light. Yeah, why not? It's fine.
Oh, these guys really want to dance.
This riot has to end here. If these killers get out, the reef will be overrun.
So we split up and take them out. And a 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
timeout in the ring.
Thankfully, I'm not the only one fighting that guy. They're just shots coming from everywhere. Okay, cool. So I can just shoot those guys out of there. I'd almost imagine it would be an achievement to do so. What just happened?
Whoa! Who's blowing stuff up without me?
I'm gonna get eyes on that explosion. You two join me when you can.
On our way, Petra.
The faster the better. That blast knocked a few more cell blocks open.
That was not okay.
I love fieldwork.
That explosion took out security on the lower decks.
I've killed more.
I'll check the high-value prisoners down there. You and Cade head to the security hub. Get security back online.
Okay, pal, this crowd isn't gonna just let us stroll into the security hub. I'll go high, you go low.
Oh god.
Right between the eyes!
Oh, that's weird. Is there two different voice actors for Cade in this? Ugh.
Who taught you that move? Wait, it was me, right?
I want to say there is two voice actors right now. And technically, yes, Cade would have been technically the guy I think who would have taught me everything. I generally end up that way too often.
Can I just say I'm having the time of my life right now?
Hey, how's it going? Come on, I should be able... Again! I approve of that. I mean, again, that's something you're not probably supposed to do. But of course, for me, I'm always the guy who enjoys finding stupid stuff like that. I keep being brutally honest to my friend about this game, and he just keeps being the optimist about it. Hence the reason I'm not playing with him at the moment. Because I don't exactly want to ruin his game experience.
Not face, not face! When in doubt, blow it up.
Time to reload. That was a weird way of dying. Okay. I have a grenade launcher. Why do I need to be accurate?
I'm at 16, 17, 18.
Was he saying teens? I'm already well over dozens.
We're approaching the security hub now, Petra.
Copy that. Everything's gone dark down here, so I'm stuck taking a long way to Supermax.
Look out below!
Ha!
Whoa, whoa, this was not part of the plan!
Kate!
Scratch that! Definitely the plan. Meet you at the security hub.
See, that doesn't sound like Nathan Fillion to me.
Left! Your other left!
You gonna fight my way? Am I supposed to fight my way through all the blocks?
This is the security hub. Better clear the area before going in.
Oh, hey. Didn't think that would take too long. I wonder if you could shoot those out of the air before they even get to that. There we go, now I can finally see him. Guy was annoying. I've been playing a lot of Secret Worlds Legends. So I've gotten used to very different controls that I'm used to. Still doesn't mean I'm gonna be beaten by any of these guys. Oh hey, I'm going to C block. That... Again, I've been playing an MMO. F is the use key.
Warden level clearance to open the door. Kate.
I got you. Stand by for promotion.
Impeccable timing as usual. All that's left is to turn it on. What's happening to the floor? Ah, these hive are gunking up the works. Get him out of here, will you?
Only two of these things? Where... Are there actually... Okay, I was about to say, there's no more guys for me yet. It may not be the most accurate, but I get him. Come on, send more. This is slow. Oh, I'm so... That makes more sense.
Hot gun scrub. Now, it's your turn.
Remember to purge the buffers.
Sure, got it. One question? How do I do that?
Press the red button,
Which one?
They're all red!
then press all of them.
Oh man, it's that old...
I can't
Holy
believe
shit.
That worked. I am amazing at this. Scratch that. It did not work.
Oh, more hive. Yay, yay, yay.
Don't worry, we got this. Do your thing.
My shooting thing? Not gonna waste time.
Booting it up. For real this time. Come on, come on.
The red buttons. I agree.
Stay down. Tech support with extreme prejudice.
Well, everything's where it's supposed to be, but now it's asking me for some kind of secondary activation.
Should be a terminal you can use out on the catwalks. I'd go with you, but I hear this place has turrets, and I really want to fire them. By the way, you and me, good team. Let me get that door for you.
Oh, the turrets have a manual mode. Interesting.
I could just sit back here and watch.
Hey, buddy, what do you think of my new guns?
What was I trying to figure out? Okay. Yeah, so it is a different voice actor. Ugh. Yeah, he's got guns now. I don't need to do anything.
Oh, I could get used to this.
Oh well. Cade's got this.
200, 201, 202.
Again, you're awfully slow there this time, Cade. Are you kidding me? I don't understand why my golden gun would do less damage than a grenade launcher.
I've hit a locked door. Any updates for me?
Try deleting System 32. I'm sure that'll clear out the locked door incident.
Bringing the security system online.
If anyone ever tells anyone to delete System 32, don't actually do that. That's a terrible joke that deletes basically one of the major components of Windows from your system.
You in the green now, PV?
Yes, accessing the lower levels now. Just gotta check on a couple of things. And then we can call it a day.
So long as you're...
What happened? That was...
We're all done and dusted here, kiddos. Ramen's on me.
I have 10 of those discount coupon things.
Looking pretty good down here. Just gotta check one last thing.
She has a flashlight on the bottom of her gun. I could see that. Why even...
No. Cade, he's gone. This isn't a prison riot. It's a prison break.
The airlock on Deck Zero. It's the only way out this far down. They're going to escape.
Not if I get there first.
He's seeming too much like Deadpool right now.
Cade?
Auf Wiedersehen! This is a very Deadpool moment right now. And now I want to say this is a cutscene.
You see that, Petra? Petra? Guardian? Must have knocked out the comm relays with that spectacular landing.
Yeah.
And cue the ominous music. Okay, everybody. Back in your cage.
See, if your ghost can revive you like that, why didn't we just jump? We could have easily caught up to Cade by jumping on the ground.
Your cages.
If anyone hasn't seen this who's watching this, clearly, then... there's an entire trailer dedicated to this expansion for this one. For me, a game needs to have logic with the ghost that consists between players and NPCs in the game. And to give it to where, oh, you can just drop down and your ghost will revive you makes no sense. Because then you're dead. You should respawn at your dead body, which would make more sense.
Sorry, not sorry.
This is giving inconsistencies to stuff that I don't like. See, I miss the old golden gun where you could make a penetrating bullet that would cause their bodies to explode too. You got a single shot with it, but you could cause an explosion of corpses. It's fantastic for against the Hive. No, my favorite was still Blade Dancer, because I used to play Blade Dancer like Cade plays in this game. Or at least shows in this. That's a new ability that we get soon, at some point. I still don't like that we don't have control.
Oh, is that really all you got? You help me out here, little buddy.
See, that to me makes no sense. If that means that there's a single gun that can destroy ghosts, then that's stupid. And who made that and why? Because theoretically, every ghost should be able to be destroyed by shooting at it. Which is what happens when you die. I feel that this is one of the things that I brought up that feels inconsistent to me.
I'm coming home, Ace.
Between gameplay and story, it makes no sense. I like that we were here for this event, because it makes more sense, but I was hoping more that we would be in like an overseer's area, like Cade was just like, I need to stop by here and make a quick stop and check, and then everything was going to happen, instead of him acting like Deadpool, which is what every Guardian should act like at that point, if you literally cannot die. If you could jump...
Cade? Petra? What's happening down there? Come in, Cade.
I know that this is never going to be heard by anyone, but
I fell at least 20 stories down, and I can't reach Cade.
But
or Petra.
I should be able to jump down 20 stories and be fine, right? That's the way that should work. I should be able to catch up to him in an instant. I'm sorry, but there's inconsistencies that I don't approve of. A game needs to have a baseline and work around that. You can do a lot of stuff,
Ether
but...
trails. Look out for escaped fallen. But this ether is wrong somehow.
I want the ability to choose abilities again, not what this ended up becoming. I hate this ability system. I really do. I feel like they went backwards far further than they should have in a second game coming out.
Something's loose, and it's close.
I just wasn't okay. Good. It's like if I have to inspect all of these. Okay. Where's their critical spot? Is there critical? Am I supposed to aim for the fire thing? Yep. Well, that's a little annoying, because that is a bit harder to hit. Especially when they have an attack like that. should be able to get up here.
These things, they used to be fallen.
See, the way I always saw hunters, based on the way they were portrayed in the first game, was very different than what they keep trying to portray in this. I've always had ideas of what they were like, and it just is so annoying when
Must
they
be
change
further
so
down.
much.
There's a hatch over there.
Thanks for telling me that now. Well, I landed looking the perfect direction.
The Fallen didn't just become this. Someone did this to them.
Sure about that? See, there also shouldn't be a difference between them exploding themselves with the fire thing and you shooting it in their hand, or them just dying outright. Them just dying outright at least makes more
Detecting
sense.
activity below us.
But when you
But
shoot
I
it
still
and blow it
can't
up,
get
it
anyone
should
on comms.
explode and stay burning for a little bit. Otherwise, again, inconsistencies. It is a very different spot to have the critical area located, though. And again, I never like environment not... Can I shoot that now? Nope. Not hurting enemies, but still hurting hurting players, but not hurting NPCs, like villain enemies. That always, to me, felt wrong. If you're gonna have an environmental hazard, it should affect everyone.
The lower we go, the more corrupted ether we see.
Is there anywhere I can go from here? Nah, it doesn't matter. In here? Nope. There's definitely enemies here. Are you shitting me? Invisalign enemies! Oh, my foot. Raider? What makes them... I'm not gonna question it. Swear to God, if they go like that and they're actually invincible. See, I generally have always been good when it comes to having extra jumps. Like, I can do all sorts of things that you shouldn't be allowed to. Come on. I want to test my theory. Okay, well, I can't see if I'm hurting them like this. See, that's just not right. Because the Fallen weren't stupid enough as it is. Giving them the ability to travel without getting injured.
It's fuse shut. We need another way.
Oh, the door? I didn't even question the door. It's this way. Nothing. Yeah, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna feel about this expansion. Oh, are you kidding me? Because the Fallen need to have every ability possible. I don't get this. I really don't. Man, one of you guys actually managed to hit me. See, I feel like there should be the ability to turn on or off a flashlight.
Kate's ghost. She's dead.
Okay.
Without his ghost, Cade dies. We've got to find him.
Okay, if there's that kind of hive mind, then you should know everything Cade's about to do or anything any other ghost is about to... Inconsistency. I'm not even gonna... Oh, he's dead already. Oh.
Hold on, Cade. We're coming.
Everyone just disappears when he dies. Fantastic. They're cowards too.
He didn't feel a thing.
Also, from what I was hearing, Ace of Spades is unlocked through PvP, which I also don't like.
How's my hair?
A weapon from Zavala would make more sense through PvP, but...
Typical. Oh no.
My awesome-looking ghost.
There's nothing I can...
What do you...
I'm sorry. Listen, kid. This pain on you. This is what I get for playing nuts.
Tell Zavala and Ikora. The Vanguard is the best bet I ever lost.
See, it'd be cool in memoriam to get the cloak. This does make more sense, at least story-wise, but I didn't approve of the cutscenes being so weird and out of whack in a way, I guess I would say.
He had the worst jokes.
Hey, I have
The
worse.
timing. I wanted to laugh.
I'm sorry, this is really doesn't
really
make me
did.
feel down at all. If this was out of nowhere, okay, but it wasn't. It was talked about for months.
This is not your fault. This is on the head of Aldrin Sov. But if he thinks what he's done is the end, it's
I look fucking evil.
the beginning. We're going to fight him. Do you hear me? All of us. Every Titan. Every Warlock. Every Hunter. We will take the Reef by storm. And then we will mount the head of that son of a bitch on his precious throne.
I also
For our fire team. For Cade.
No,
What did you say?
we are not an army. We are not conquerors. We are guardians. We need to keep our eyes here. On our home, our people, the Traveler. The Reef was lost the moment it lost its queen.
which I don't even know when that happened.
So if another Sov wants a stretch of lifeless rocks, let him have it.
This is Cade we're talking about. For us to do nothing is
Say it.
cowardice.
I wouldn't want with a disgrace to his honor.
I refuse to bury any more friends.
You won't have to. Aldrin Sov is mine.
Okay. I feel like just randomly giving us a voice out of nowhere makes very little sense. Because again, that came out of nowhere because we haven't talked the entire rest of the game at all. I can't help it. I see things, I think about things, and I cannot help but question everything. Because in PvE, ghosts get attacked by everything a lot. Things trying to melee them, things trying to shoot them. If that were the case that ghosts could be destroyed, then they would have been destroyed beforehand. If they're saying it's a special gun, that's also kind of stupid because that gun came out of nowhere. There should have been some sort of legend about it
Eververse has a lot to
first.
Let's hope this system isn't important, because I'm shutting it off either way.
Not everything Fenchurch sends is safe. Welcome, Guardian.
What is? Connect a new Okay, that's interesting. Ooh, what does this one look like? Okay, that doesn't look as good as I was hoping.
Memory
What you
ain't
got
so
for
good
me?
these days. But Cade. Never forget Cade. Hunter through and through. Left all his worldly possessions to whoever finally took him down. Don't know about you, but rather lose every last memory in my head than know that little prince holds Cade's prize cannon. The ace of spades.
Okay,
You gotta
cool.
promise
At least
me.
the first part of that is
Aldrin in
get the
group.
gun back.
Put him down, nice and quiet. Stay here on Earth if you can. Less complicated.
Oh, I need to speak with Wolf's Vanguard. Let's start off with the Gora, who's farther away. See, one of the things I really enjoyed about this game that I liked was Nathan Fillion, of course. But I also liked that they had Gina Torres, who was another person from Firefly. I always felt like, in a future world-like way, this is almost like if Firefly continued on for far too long.
Yes?
Sand bounties? Okay.
Take care of yourself, okay?
On the edge of the reef lies a wasteland called the Tangled Shore. That's where you'll find Aldrin. I won't stop you from going. As for Zavala, he would cling to the broken pieces of the future he imagined until they crumble in his hand. He hasn't seen what I've seen. Ever since the Traveler woke, it's been speaking to me. Visions of crowns, roses, silver trees, candles that turn into bonfires. And I'm not the only one. If you see something new, don't be afraid to pursue it. I wish I could help you more. But the city needs a unified vanguard. Or at least the illusion of one. And this is your road now.
See, I would have liked the idea of Cade not actually dying, but like how they have the whole thing with...
Let's see now.
Seek visions.
Come on and check this out.
What?
Can you deliver to Ridge?
That thing was up for seconds. Okay, what's over here again? Because I know this was... Hello, Drifter.
Welcome to Gambit, kid. Call me Drifter.
See, I used to come in here all the time.
Another fire team in a hunt for... I can't tell if that look in your eye is determination or rage. Word is, you and Cade had a pretty good partnership. That's rare. From what I could tell, that guy preferred to work alone.
I mean, Hunter and
Maybe
Hunters
he
just
liked
makes
how
sense.
You pulped a hive god or two. I know that's why I like you. Listen, don't let his death weigh on you. Somewhere out there, someone's got a bullet with your name on it. Same for him. Same for me. Nothing we can do. So go out on your terms, with a gun in your hand and loot in your pockets. Only way to live. The derelict's always in orbit if you want to vent.
Okay, so yeah, when I came in here like a week ago, I want to say, after the gun update, because I always used to slide in this room. I always used to just be like, okay, what's in here? Because I always felt like something was going to be in here. This door was open the time that I came in here, and I knew that something was up.
Whole city blocks.
Also, I do not like that Xur is you don't have a choice in the matter of whether or not you can see where he is or not. I don't feel that's right for new players. I feel that's going to push people away. really pisses me off because I didn't mind searching for him when he was basically only on the reef or the tower. Now he's on several planets. He's on almost every planet, and has multiple spots on almost every planet. That to me is annoying, because that just makes it so much harder for me, and I'm not going to go out looking for it, and I shouldn't have to Google to find out where a character is supposed to be who's that important to this. I know a lot of people liked it, like the idea of not having it to where they can see it, but as a person who doesn't play this all the time, people should have the decision. It should not be you don't have a decision in the matter.
I thought you'd be gone by now. I would attempt to dissuade you from your course, but it would only insult us both. As it stands, we've got every available Guardian dealing with escapees from the Prison of Elders. It's still not enough. If you go to war with the Reef, it's a war you will have to fight alone. The Vanguard cannot help you.
I'm doing it alone, whatever.
Stay sharp, Hunter.
Huh? Is this area just gonna be only quests? Like, is there not gonna be an open area for you to look at? So this is quest number 2. It being such a big, expensive expansion, it should be worth the cost. I didn't feel the other ones, which were $20, were worth the cost.
Yes, I am humbled by your gracious acceptance. Marasav, my sister, your queen, may be gone. But she is with us now, and always. As for you, my friends, my barons, you embraced me when I was cast out. And for that, I gift to you the bounty of the Tangled Shore. Go, unleash upon the fallen chaos.
By your grace, Father.
Also, getting back to
You
things.
would be proud. The Reefborn's love for their queen remains undiminished.
Love is fleeting, but devotion. Now that is forever. Not one of them has ever shown more strength of devotion than you, my dear brother.
Clearly he's going psycho nuts, though, bonkers crazy.
You and I know that better than anyone.
See, I want a quest for
Together,
the Exo.
we can bestow upon our people the fortune they so richly deserve. Extinction.
Because right now I feel like Exo is one of the biggest unknowns.
Let us see what dreams
There are many reasons why I left this game for Warframe. Warframe altogether allows for decisions, has a better story, and isn't focused on PvP. Their PvP is actually completely separate in a way of there are mods that only are accessible through PvP that you can use for PvP, otherwise you don't get them. Okay, what was the point in all that, just to give me a loading screen? It should have been loading during that cutscene. There's no reason it shouldn't have been loading. I have many issues with this game, and my friend keeps saying Bungie's not to blame for it. But
the Tangled Shore, a lawless frontier of outlaws, scavengers, pirates. Murderers like Uldren and his Fallen would fit right in. We need to search the shore. From the Fallen camps in Quitter's Well to that ancient awoken watchtower on the horizon.
Oh, I wonder which one he's gonna be at.
Unturned. Uldren can't hide from us.
Ikora told us Cade's killers are skulking about the Tangled Shore. It's not much of a lead, but it's all we've got. Let's get to searching. Uldren and his gang of Fallen can't hide from us.
Oh, that's interesting. Just look in the mapless area. What the f— I'm just not anywhere near anything on here. And I can't summon my vehicle, which is annoying. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Because this doesn't have an arrow to point me. My intention is to complete this all today, but if it's too long, I won't. Because to be honest, I can't stand this game for too long.
This is a cell from the Prison of Elders, and it's dripping with that same dark ether.
Oh, I wonder
Keep your
why.
eyes peeled for those strange Fallen we saw.
It's clearly something underground here. Probably through here.
Gotta be a way forward if we keep looking. These Vandals' cloaks don't bear any Fallen House symbol I recognize. Not even the symbol of the Houseless.
I'm trying to go into this optimistically, but I'm also kind of annoyed right now that there is no easy way to know which way you're supposed to go.
I've marked a suspicious energy signature on your display.
Finally.
Might be worth checking out.
Something.
Huh. Well, that's gotta be something.
This is some kind of smuggler's tunnel.
I'm standing right next to it. There we go. I find that to be quite ridiculous, that they just have the ability to go invisible and invincible. I mean, I get that they're not really invisible, but still, they're invincible during that entire time. Phalanx made sense, because you know what, they got a giant shield that they're just absorbing all the damage with.
Those were the creatures we fought in the Prison of Elders. They're spreading. There, on the ridge.
Perhaps you will give my children a better fight than your friend Cade.
Does it just not even know that I'm here?
And my sword.
A better fight than Cade. How about give me more enemies?
They're sucking the ether out of this servitor, corrupting it.
Come on.
Someone's hacking our comms.
You're late. Here I was thinking I'd be hunting Uldren alone.
Petrovenge.
We need to talk. Face to face. I'm on my way to see an old acquaintance. Word is, he wants Uldren and his barons dead as much as we do. Problem is, the feeling is mutual. So my acquaintance is laying low in a hidden bunker. If we want him to open the door, we
Is this the
can't
bunker?
leave any witnesses. Clear the area.
Oh hey, what do you know? I was right, this is the bunker. The most bunker-like thing ended up being the bunker. How could I have known? Are you kidding me? And you're immune to damage during that time too? Fuck it. Thank you for opening the door.
I'm sending you some backup. Please, don't shoot the backup.
Okay, I like this
Our
part.
backup are fallen.
Oh, did I forget to mention that.
I actually like that. I'm not gonna lie. I like that. Oh god, that they give you some allies. What's up with this? Oh. Quit. Fucking invincibility is annoying.
Not that I'm complaining, but why are Fallen fighting against other Fallen?
The Scorn aren't fallen. Not anymore.
Hey pal, how about you watch right? Oh my god, what the hell? That is... Well, please tell me it gives me invincibility too. That's one of the major traits about a servitor that's really annoying, but actually in this case would be really useful. That's annoying and stupid. Oh. Well, that makes more sense then. Ravager just having the ability to be invincible is
The Baron's
stupid.
leader, the Fanatic, has the power to resurrect dead Fallen as frenzied, bloodthirsty puppets, and he believes Uldren gave him that power.
Oh. As an ally. Okay, one annoying part is that it's tougher to get killed. Fuck it. This grenade launcher has been with me since, like, I started playing this game. For good reason. I mean, you can see how much damage it deals.
So Uldren and the Barons murder Cade and then come here. What's so special about the Tangled Shore?
That's not my secret to tell, Guardian. It's the reefs. I'll say this. Uldren sent the Barons here for a reason. I just need to confirm my suspicions.
Okay. Oh, hey, that was so useful. An explosion should set off another explosion, whether it's near meant to or not. Fuck it. Okay, I don't know what these things are about. But I also wish that there was an easier way to pick them up, because it's not easy to tell where they are near recent corpses. Like, I didn't even see that one on the ground. Cool.
Shine your shoes, Guardian. You're about to meet the spider.
Cool.
Well, if it isn't Petrovenge, the worst jailer in the solar system. What brings you to my home away from home? Away from home.
Oh my god.
On the run, are we?
I heard you lost the shore.
You lost my shore.
That's not how that
I
works.
want some help getting it back.
A guardian. And where, oh where, pray tell, is its ghost?
Never mind the ghost. There were 2 guardians at the Prison of Elders when it fell. Cade 6, and this one. The 3 of us want the same thing, Spider. Uldren and his barons. Dead.
Oh, what is your... Oh, I see. Despite our clear, mutually aligned interests, I'm sorry, but I can't help but feel like it is I who will come up short. It's true. I know where Uldren and his barons scheme. You go, scratch your itch, then we can just say, you owe me. So we have a deal. Deal?
Okay.
How goes the hunt? I'm sorry about Cade. He didn't deserve to. And my people are in ruins. Those who knelt to Uldren he slaughtered. The rest have scattered. But it's not too late for revenge. Here. This bow is for you. Straight from the Vestian armory. Let's go set things right.
Cool.
Vengeance will be ours.
It is a primary weapon slot bow. I don't know.
When every name on that list is crossed out, then I can rest. Not
See, it's
before.
tough to find out where things are supposed to be, because now it doesn't even tell you.
Being Regent Commander was a nightmare. I never wanted to lead. I've only ever wanted to serve. But with the Queen, the Techians, and most of the Paladins gone, I had no choice.
Okay. Sorry, but I will be...
With the Barons out of the picture, Uldren is exposed. That's when we strike.
How regrettable. Well, business is business.
Don't lose heart, Guardian. We'll find him.
Another Vice shipment gone missing. Oh. Tell our friends we can offer them protection. For a price.
Uldren has no idea what's coming for him. Still nothing but silence on the Reef Network.
My. How did a Sorrow shipment land on my door?
I'll tell you everything I can, but I can't break my oaths to the Queen.
Questions.
Uldren is still out there. No time to stand around.
Another Vice shipment gone missing.
Keep an eye on your ghost, especially in
Tell our
here.
friends we can offer them protection. For a price.
Here to resupply? Me too. Then it's back to the field. I'll tell you everything I can.
Another
but
Vice
I
shipment
can't break
gone
my
missing.
oaths to the Queen.
Tell our friends we can offer them protection. For a price.
I need answers. The dreams are getting worse. When every name on that list is crossed out, then I can rest. Not before. I'll tell you everything I can, but I can't break my oaths to the Queen.
Bring me Avrock. I have a task for him.
Do you ever dream of your traveler? I used to, until it woke. I'll tell you everything I can, but I can't break my oaths to the Queen. Do you ever dream of your traveler? I used to, until it woke. Keep an eye on your ghost, especially in here.
A poor investment. A poor investment indeed.
Don't lose heart, Guardian. We'll find him. Still nothing but silence on the Reef Network. Spider pretends he's doing us a favor, but really, he's in as much a jam as we are.
I am back.
Oh, one more thing before I give you the location of the Baron's soiree. The prison of elders continues to leak like a sieve. Someone should clean up that mess before traipsing off for murder and mayhem. What do you say, friend? Quid pro quo.
Are you
before
kidding
you
me?
Go?
I'll take that, because I can do that one easily. I can probably find that pretty
Good
quickly.
choice, my friend. What is your earth phrase?
There are 2 spots I can teleport to on here. Okay, so this requires you to do all this stuff before you can even get to story. Generating your orbs of light isn't too hard. At least not when you have a masterwork gun. Though it's tough when you don't have enemies. Well, let's go ahead and do this lost sector. Will this be Hive? What the fuck? That's weird as all hell. Nope. Well, actually, I think I can still... Or not. Or you... That's a weird mashup that actually kind of works. I'm just allowed to, like, work my way up to masterworking this right away. Okay, this masterwork thing has... Nope. Don't think I'm gonna like bows in this. Which is sad because I love bows in almost every game. Okay, what kind of bow am I using that it doesn't have drop-off at that range? Does this thing actually ever get drop-off? No. Bows have a drop-off. I don't know if you know that, but they said that they went through actually using a bow to get the experience down right. They didn't. Here, I'm gonna fire it. I didn't... Yeah, no, that went straight forward. Look, even compound bows have drop-off. Eh. Disappointing. I understand the idea of quid pro quo, but I'm also kind of half like, okay, They didn't really need to do this. Okay, I need to fight Cabal, and I need to fight Hive. And I need to gather resources. I should have picked up the public event thing.
Inbound fallen containment cell from the prison of elders.
That's not the right area. Where was it again? Oh, it's over here. I'm sure I could get my vehicle over there, but I'm not gonna bother.
Amiga,
Pick up the last bounty. I don't know why I didn't.
I approve.
I always feel movement is way too slow in this game. Please don't tell me that actually counted towards this thing. It did. I didn't even get involved in it at all. God damn it. Ghost Fragment. See, I never really understood this game too much when it tried to basically sell it as a single story. It tries to write it as an entire person story. But that makes it even less sense the more it continues on. Hold on one second.
Welcome, my child.
There we go. Now I have audio back for me streaming too. Feels weird not talking. Well, talking, but not exactly acknowledging stream. It's weird.
Yeah. But no, they do dumb damage. Like, when I say dumb, I mean, I think they can outdo LR Broly for a tournament.
Do they have attack all?
They don't have attack all, but they're so easy to doke it. I was playing the Goku, I doked him twice. Plus, you can easily run an attack all unit because they both buff their respective Dokkan Awakens. Frieza does all extreme types plus 3 ki.
Nice.
And Goku does all super types.
By the way...
Plus it also buffs their attack and defense. And HP.
So I found a Lost Sector that you're actually going to absolutely love.
I do enjoy Lost Sectors.
And this is a fantastically fun Lost Sector. That actually you won't actually be able to play right away, but just the fact that what you can see inside of it is fun. But no, apparently in this you actually have to do bounties in order to continue furthering the story.
I enjoy bounties.
Yeah, well, they're different bounties. I mean, they're simple ones like kill 35 Fallen, kill 35 Cabal, kill 35 Hive.
Kill 35 something.
Yeah, but then there's generate 10 Orbs of Light, which when you're using a Masterwork pistol is super easy.
Or when you're using Way of the Trapper. Super easy.
I mean, the better Devils, Masterwork, just...
Shreds enemies, I'm aware, I have it.
No, I was gonna say, just, you don't even have, you won't even get up to your super before you actually get your job done.
Yeah, no. Headshots only, motherfucker.
God damn it. You make me blind after you die.
When I get home, switch over to Secret World. Legends.
Sure. Not gonna lie, I did end up buying some of that Aurum. And I unlocked Chaos.
Nice, nice.
Chaos is dumb. Chaos is dumb. I actually have a mask that whenever I get the full 8 paradoxes, I generate an illusion of myself.
Is this on a new character, or have you been playing without me?
This was from the free thing that I got to open for having the daily thing.
I know, but have you been working on Alexander Anderson, or?
All I did was go shopping. I went shopping and I attacked some things to just see what would happen. I didn't do any quests or anything like that. I did basically what you did when I went to the bathroom.
I do have 2 blips. I have a 2-blip chaos weapon if you'd like it.
I'll have to find out what it does, but I think I'm going to enjoy the...
45% chance to generate an additional paradox.
That's not bad, but I think mine to where it's a guaranteed every time I do it, it creates a paradox, which, by the way, when the paradox happens, I basically generate a clone that throws out a, the most ridiculous thing. It throws out an AoE explosive. Basically, I have a Kamehameha, or Spirit Bomb, that it throws out.
Death Ball.
And then goes away.
Death Ball.
But no, the chaos kind of stuff seems kind of fun. It seems stupid and fun.
So, and it also does kind of fit Alexander.
It does actually have a heal, surprisingly.
They all have a heal.
Do they?
Technically.
I mean, Chaos has a heal for one of its ultimates that I kind of want to get to. Because it's not like a small heal, it's 100% heal. And you're immune to damage after activating it for a set amount of time.
Nice.
It basically does stuff as you continue to get hit but not take damage.
I have walked 12,000 steps today.
Forget something at home?
No. I clear 9,000 by the time I get to work.
Nice. My foot is killing me.
Mine too. I have a blister.
I don't know what mine is. Mine is just the arc of my foot hurts a lot. And pain. Lots of pain.
Oh yeah, so I started scrapping some of the decks and modifying the red-blue one.
Okay.
It's going quite well.
Nice.
The grill of that car is in fact a sandwich. I approve.
So that's what they have as those new ghost things? That's just weird. Hey.
New ghost things?
Oh, in the original one, there was ghost fragments all around, and that's how you used to get hidden lore. Was you'd actually have to go around the map and find them.
Mm-hmm.
It was really cool, and I know a lot of people hated it, but I actually enjoyed the fact that you could read it somewhere other than, you know, in the game. Well, no. Basically, there was an archive. There wasn't an archive in the game for you to read the cards. You read it all off their website or off their app. Which meant, when I went to take a shit, I had something I could read.
Makes sense.
Loki hated that. It's like, why are you hating it? You can literally bring it anywhere. You could be reading it off your phone while you're waiting for the game to load into the next area.
Which, to be fair, could get you through a solid 2 orders.
Uh-huh. So, Loki was complaining about that, and I'm like, I have no issues with that. I actually enjoyed that fact. But again, it's... What?
I told you about my finger injury, right? How it just had this scab and scarring that wouldn't heal, right?
I don't think you did.
Well, usually it ends by where my finger starts. Like where my fingernail starts.
Yeah.
It is now all up in my fingerprint.
Ooh.
And it's really fucking sore.
That's not good.
Because it's all up in my fingerprint.
Yeah.
Plus, I type all day. I type mostly with my left hand. It is all up in my fingerprint.
Basically, at the beginning of this, basically at the beginning of my stream, I did a little bit of a rant. Before even starting.
I love how people see me in the crosswalk trying to cross and they just don't stop turning.
Oh, sounds like normal.
Yeah, except turn signals. You remember that thing that's supposed to be a thing?
Oh yeah, I know that thing. No one does that here.
No one does it here either.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't like the bows. Or at least the first bow that they give you for free.
But thank you.
Warframe is a very different story because Warframe actually has drop-off on their bows. Destiny doesn't. Yet they said that they went out and actually trained with bows and saw how they felt. Compound bows still have a drop-off.
They do. They in fact do. It's a bit farther off, but they do.
Yeah, so I gave a huge. I did short shots. I was like, okay, that makes sense. That it wouldn't be like too much, but then it was like I did a long shot, like huge distance, and I was like, That did not drop off at all. That went in a straight line.
Line up them headshots.
I mean, the thing is that they fire so slowly, too. I mean, I'm fine with slow firing, but there's...
Too slow.
Yeah.
As Sonic would say, you're too slow.
And, you know, you can't increase the rate at which they fire. They're stuck with their stats. You cannot customize them, unlike Warframe.
You're too slow.
But Warframe already gives their bows like a decent bit of stuff because they try and make the bows balanced compared to everything else too.
But no, I actually own both these songs. That's why I'm not afraid of distributing them.
Yeah. No, I mean, there's some people I've watched on YouTube that I bought their songs for, and like
Fest is one of them. It's just the new song is currently $1.49.
You know the Hatching Egg song?
You bought it?
I own that entire album.
Ha!
After hearing that first song, I was like, I'm on board. I bought it immediately. It was like $5 or something like that. I was like, I have no issues giving $5 for this. I saw something in this game that immediately made me think of Secrets. Just some of the area. I saw something and I was like, "Oh God, it's an enemy! Attack it! Kill!"
Were you fighting a Wendigo?
No, this looks more like those creatures you found in the water.
The octopus or the spiky bitches?
The big phallic-looking ones that are bosses.
Again, the spiky motherfuckers or the octopus?
The octopus one, I guess. I saw them and immediately shot at it. What?
They're both quite phallic.
I guess.
One of them has a chest vagina.
Oh no! It's not that one at all. Now where do I kill Hive here? Oh yeah. So the Eververse now has ways of getting free Eververse gifts, which is kind of nice.
What it do? How it do?
You pick it up. It's a bounty, and you unlock stuff. You get free gifts for completing them.
Oh, good shit. Limit per day?
I don't know yet. Let me actually go to the Traveler and find out.
Good shit. Also, increased level cap. What you think?
It really doesn't bother me, to be honest. It doesn't change how I feel about it. Levels in this game are pointless. In Destiny 1... Go ahead.
Except for the first 30.
Not really, no. In the first game, levels actually were how you determined whether or not you could attack something, not light. Up until, like, the Taken King, I want to say, or somewhere around there, they changed it all around and went, okay, now it requires light levels instead of levels. Maybe it was like the first expansion or something like that, because everyone got to level 20 almost immediately. With every character.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I did. Back when I liked Destiny.
I think you're a bit harsh on the game. Like, I understand why you are, but I think you're still a bit harsh on it.
Story... I have problems with inconsistencies in this game constantly being there.
I understand that. I still think you're being a bit harsh.
Probably am. Stop me from feeling how I feel? Nope.
No, I'm not saying it should, but I'm saying that you are a bit harsh on the game. See, Loki was a fanboy for Destiny 1, and he's a fanboy for 2. You love Destiny 1 and you hate Destiny 2. I went into Destiny 2 not knowing what Destiny was.
I know.
I am the small child with unbridled hope in this group.
No,
I see the flaws.
no, that's
I
Loki.
see what.
Unbridled
No,
hope
'cause
for this game. He has way too much.
Okay, let me reiterate. He has nostalgia for both games. You have nostalgia for the first one and hate the second because it doesn't live up to the nostalgia. I have no nostalgia for the first game because I never played it. So I look at it as a clean slate. The game is good, don't get me wrong, but there's always room for improvement. Like, the gunplay, I love. Like, it's a kind of gunplay that I can actually get behind, and I hate shooting things.
Uh-huh. That's the only thing Destiny was really well known for by most people, and that's not where I liked it.
I honestly like the story, too. The story could be a bit longer, but overall, the storytelling isn't half bad.
Imagine
It
back...
lives up to the MacGuffin of, oh, hey, we're the only one that can stop this. The light chose us. Last Jedi type shit. No, we're the last unicorn. Yes.
Eververse is at your service.
See, I don't mind if anyone else likes it. I just... There's stuff
Brandon,
that I
is
see.
bullshit, and you know it.
I want people to see what I see.
I do see what you see. I'm not saying your opinion is any less valid. What I'm saying is everybody's entitled to one and you should stop trying to shove it down our metaphorical throats.
Well,
sorry, I've been meaning to say that for a while. It's just I never had a good amount of one-on-one time when we were actually playing Destiny.
Well, here's the thing. Apparently, only if you act like a little bitch do they actually do things about the game.
I understand that. But I am not a Bungie member. Stop trying to shove your opinion down my throat.
Bean, I am streaming. This is going to be nothing but me saying stuff that I have issues with that I feel make no sense.
Oh, I know. I'm talking about other times.
Yes. That's the reason I try not to talk about Destiny with anyone. Because I know that I'm going to piss everyone off.
I mean, you don't piss me off. I just don't like it when people shove their opinions down my throat. I like to have a nice conversation about opinions. I'm very opinionated about opinions. That being said...
You have to realize who I talk to most of the time who ends up talking to me about the same stuff every time.
Hey, we have diverse conversations.
No, I'm talking about Loki.
Oh, yeah.
I've had to talk to him for ages, and he always goes back to the same stuff every time, and I keep having to reiterate the problems with those things every time.
I mean, I think we have a very nice friendship.
You and me, or who?
Me and you. Who else would I be talking about?
I don't know. Definitely not.
Is anybody watching?
No, I got 0 viewers. I don't care. This is going right up on YouTube afterwards.
That's fair.
And I got most of my complaints done like in the first 5-10 minutes. I immediately went, what?
I said good. Looks like I missed it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I still end up coming into complaints in the middle of the story missions.
Yeah. I'm going to hold off on doing mine because I'm just going to end up probably doing it this weekend.
I mean, why not? You might as well do it with Loki. There's no reason for you not to. I'm not because I'm being the special boy who's like, I want to yell. I want to be that car that was just like right over there. Because I heard that car honk. I wanted to be that. I want to be that guy.
I mean, I'd honestly like to play it on my own. That way, I can give my own take on it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This one actually for me has been the best one solo.
I mean, I liked Curse of Osiris. Curse of Osiris seemed fun.
Oh yeah, it was fun, but it wasn't exactly the best solo.
Slam dunk.
Yeah, again.
We got to come on and slam. We were welcomed to the jam.
I know.
Though, while on the topic of inconsistencies, wasn't Mercury turned into a planet weapon? How is Mercury in One Piece now?
Wait. From Curse of Osiris?
Yeah, no. Mercury was turned into a planet weapon during the main story. Remember how the Cabal were siphoning the sun and firing bits of Mercury?
Yeah.
How is Mercury in One Piece?
Plot armor. Plot armor.
Osiris did it. Osiris switched the busted up Mercury for one from the simulations. He lets Sagira do it.
That wouldn't work?
But wouldn't it though?
No.
From all we know, we could be in one of the Vex simulations.
Oh yeah, no. If we are in the Vex simulation, which I've always actually in my heart kind of said, it would be awesome if that were the case.
We're inside a simulation. Inside a simulation. Inside a simulation.
You know what the funny part is? The quest that I took that I thought, oh, this will be the easiest one, is kill the hive. I have yet to see a single hive. Thankfully, I only have to do 5 bounties, and I'm almost done with that, and then I'll probably end up deafening myself so I don't spoil anything, or... Yeah.
I mean, you can spoil shit, I don't care. It's just, I want to play through it on my own, that way I can get my own fresh takes on it.
Okay,
As someone who never played the first game.
How about I tell you about the Lost Sector that I think you'll love?
I do like Lost Sectors.
It's the Fallen, and there's a DJ. There's legitimate music.
EDM?
It's all sorts of music. Like, I think there was... I want to say I heard country at one point. Wait. Hold up a second.
I live in that Lost Sector?
This song sounds familiar.
Country roads.
Well, this isn't country. It's like classic music right now. I want to say like this is like. Oh man. There's no words, but I can tell.
West Virginia, Mountain Mama.
The fantastic part is
all I know.
The fantastic part is you can even look inside and see them. And 2 guys are basically just knifing at each other like they're dancing.
This is why Forsaken was in development for so long.
If it was only for that DJ.
Yes.
I gotta say, I do love this Lost Sector, and I can't wait to do it, but it requires a level of like 480.
Country roads, take me home to the place I belong.
Can I explain one of my inconsistencies that isn't a spoiler about anything because you've already been told about it?
And why not?
So, Cade dies. We all know this.
Correct.
Why are there so many ghost shells, and why are we allowed to change them? But we can't give one of our extra ones to Cade. It is still a ghost.
It is still a ghost, but the ghost also took a sniper bolt to the face.
I know, but there's still other things about that make no sense.
Why can't we rebuild Cade? Cade 7, just build him without the light.
I mean, the light was gifted to us, so it's not like it's even we need to actually get him the light. He's also a robot at this point, and unless he's
in fact a robot.
Unless he's a brain in a jar, because they never explain Exos, which is my problem. If they actually explained Exos a bit more, because every other one has had its own like storyline. Humans always have their own storyline in this game. It's obvious. Awakened have had their own one.
I want to play as a Vex Guardian. That might actually be an interesting take. Think about it. Isn't the goal of the Vex to make everything Vex?
A little bit, yeah.
So what would happen if the Vex captured a creative human, so to speak, and made them Vexy? But then the Vexy humans were gifted light and gifted back their conscience. It would explain the head glow, too.
But yes, that's kind of one of my inconsistency problems. Also, you know, there's so many others.
I mean, the Exos do deserve their own storyline, but I like my theory.
Oh, no.
But it's just a theory. A game theory. Matt Pat. Does Matt Pat do Destiny theories?
He
I
hasn't.
He can make a killing off of Destiny theories.
He hasn't because he really hasn't had much of a request for one.
I mean...
Because most of the people that are looking for Destiny theories are already hardcore people who have read Evergrimoire Card. Because you know what? They even came out with a book for that shit.
Fair. But no, I do like my theory on how the Exos came about. It's probably not true, but it's interesting nonetheless.
I mean, there is a slight bit of story from the first one that kind of talks about the Exos, but not very
and think
well.
About it, even with the name. Exos, Vex, Vexos.
Yeah. Ow. Wait, what? Oh, shit.
Find the hive?
No, I found the Hanged Man. Or the Hangman.
Are they based off of tarot cards?
Maybe. Actually, I haven't looked at the rest. So, they might be.
Because Hanged Man is definitely one of them.
Well, it's not Hanged Man, it's Hangman. I'm just mispronouncing it.
I mean, it sounds like it's based off the Hanged Man.
Yeah.
That reminds me. Something tells me when I come across the Barons, I'm going to be playing the Pillar Men Awaken. Do you know the Pillar Men theme?
Not off the top of my head.
It's from JoJo's. The Bizarrest
No,
of Adventures.
I haven't seen that, remember?
We need to.
I don't know that I like it.
It's interesting, I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed it mainly because of the humor in it.
So...
Like, sure, there's action scenes, but... There's just something about mocking your opponent, saying, the next thing you're going to say is, I was only pretending to be retarded. That I enjoy.
See, I think there's way too much Glimmer. Like, I've been sitting at max Glimmer for ages now.
Yep.
There's almost no use for Glimmer, really. Like, they were talking about Legend Cores having no use. It's like, how about, you know, the thing that...
What's the Legend Core?
Legend Core.
What the fuck is that?
A legendary core, it's from when you break down a legendary item. You get like 3 of them.
You mean Oh, the purple shit.
Yes. People used to complain about that because they had 50,000 of them.
I find uses for those.
But Glimmer really doesn't actually have a use anymore. Like...
You're not wrong.
It is...
Back in the early game, you could use it to buy... Well... Use it to buy materials and shit. New gear, stuff like that. Other than that, there's just not much use.
Exactly.
My phone battery's lasting a lot longer than I thought it would.
I'm just gonna teleport here.
So, did you enjoy your present?
I do, yes. I'd throw it on if I wasn't going to be posting this on YouTube. The last thing I need is some sort of strike against my account being like, hey, take this down now. But yeah, no,
Something tells me that this is a weird version of what Alexander listens to, and my character just listens to Ready to Die by Andrew WK.
So, do you want to hear about one of the inconsistencies, which is actually something that only exists in this expansion so far that I've noticed?
Our Guardian had the voice?
Well, no, that actually existed in the first game, and I didn't really much care whether or not he would continue.
But your Guardians have a voice now.
Yes.
Yes, I can finally tell my ghost to shut the fuck up.
The Exo now actually has its super masculine robot, not really robot voice, but just the Exo has like the deepest voice imaginable.
Law?
Deeper than Law. Or Owl from Warframe.
Ooh,
Uh-huh.
that's gonna melt me like butter.
Uh-huh. And actually, I do enjoy that voice, so I am glad it's back, but it's like, you know, what makes this the time to where we finally decide, you know what, let's talk.
No, you see, we had a decade-long vow of silence.
It hasn't been a decade, really, though.
I don't care. Fine, we took a silent vigil. And this asshole pisses off enough to break that. That I enjoy immensely. But if there's one thing I enjoy, it's being angry.
So, do you want to hear that inconsistency I was going to tell you about?
Sure.
So there's enemies that explode themselves in this. Or cause explosions, too. They don't get hurt by their own explosions, and their allies don't. Whereas Vex Fanatics, sure, the after effect didn't hurt anyone, but the the Fanatics exploding hurt things.
Kind of like...
But in this expansion, that doesn't exist. There's ones that jump at you and aim to explode, and they won't kill their own allies that are right next to you.
Wait, they Cybermen?
No, you'll just have to see what they are. But, yeah, no.
I mean, they explode Cyberman style.
Kind of?
Also, I don't know what kind of phone you have, but if you can put background on people's contacts, I have a request.
I can? I don't even have a picture for yours.
I have a request.
What would that be?
That.
I will look at it later. I can't... The problem is I have my stream up on my other monitor, so I can't look at Discord right now. Okay, I'm about to do a story.
Check your DMs first.
And I take friendship seriously.
Cut off the top and bottom part. That is me.
Now don't look at me like that. I would never ask you to do something that wasn't in your own interest, too. Remember that.
The day of fate has found you.
I will supply you with the balance location, with which
I would like that to be my background.
Okay, I don't much care about this. More bounties for this Baron? Or, oh, no, wait. I can go to the other person now.
Also, my finger's now bleeding.
That's not good at all.
The spider gave us a
It ripped open again.
And if Uldren's there too, even better. The traitor prince.
So
will not
my doctor
survive.
prescribed me with steroids in addition to my current medication.
Say goodbye to your balls.
I mean, it's tiny doses of steroids, like 10 milligrams.
That's what Schwarzenegger said.
Yes, but I'm also not, taking them forever.
As far as you know.
Follow up on Spider's tip. I read that up. I read that immediately as follow on Spider tip. I was like, this is getting oddly sexual. How about let's
I
not
will follow on Spider tip.
God damn it. Of course, it shows me the quest marker after I've already left the area.
No, I will follow on Spider tip. Said perfect sound. Erotic.
Okay, so there is one thing I think you'll enjoy. They give you the quest for Kate, the Ace of Spades. And the first mission in it is to reclaim the Ace of Spades.
Ace of Spades!
Well, it just means that, you actually have to do what you should do, which is actually go through the effort of actually killing the guy to get the Ace of Spades back.
I'm not feeling
But-
too good. Mr. Stark.
Here's something that's actually pretty awesome. This one actually gives you allies sometimes to fight with.
But we're here for justice.
Like, not random
Mr. Stark, I don't
players,
feel so good.
bots.
Let's hope Spider's tip about Aldrin and the Baron's location is solid.
Mr. Stark, please. No, I'm actually overheating.
That's not good.
You wanna know how I can tell?
How?
I'm not sweating.
Oof.
So, I'm not cooling off.
Yeah, no.
It's also high fucking noon. It's noon. I'm gonna just take a break in the shade.
Oh, by the way, there are bullshit enemies in this.
Fine with that.
Enemies that you cannot attack, that can go invisible, and are immune to damage. Which is...
That's okay. I can go invisible too.
Yes, but you're not immune to damage.
Are you using one of the new classes?
I don't have access to them yet. You actually need to farm for them. Which I actually approve of.
Kind of like the first ones.
Well, you need to farm for items. You need to farm things of light in order to unlock them. So, yes, kind of like the first one. But that one required you to basically... You had to find the weapon to begin with. And farm to... You had to go through a quest line in order to unlock the actual subclass. And then you had to farm in order to get experience in order to get all the abilities for that subclass. So there was a lot of work that used to be put into how much you actually had to do to get everything in the game. Which I actually enjoyed.
I enjoyed the farm. The farm was good. So do you want to start streaming Secret World? I'd be down for streaming Secret World.
I don't know if my computer can handle it.
Mine can. Sucks to suck.
It's not. The problem is it's not even my computer's fault. It's something wrong with the game.
My computer can't suck to suck.
I mean, when something tells you, oh, in order to get this to run well, you need to turn off your antivirus. And your firewall.
I keep my antivirus on.
No, I know, but that's what they're telling me. That's what the developers say to do in order to get it to work. Which is something you should never have to tell one of your players. Is, oh, hey, turn off your firewall.
See, I don't ever turn off my firewall. I edit my permissions slightly. But even then, that's pushing it. Like, I haven't done it for the game. It just seems to run fine.
How's your invincibility work out for you this time? I may be a little bit of an asshole.
A little bit?
Well, I did throw a knife into a guy's face and tell him, how's your invincibility work against this? As he was placing it.
I assume you're using Golden Gun so you have explosives?
I'm using Golden Gun because I haven't even bothered changing anything yet. But yes. I've just been like, you need to get visions of light in order to unlock the next subclass, I want to say. But I get a feeling you're going to like Petra. I honestly cannot remember her name right now. God damn it. Actually, here's a question. I'm 28% of the way there.
To a new class?
Yeah.
Aren't there 9 of them?
There's 3. Oh, well, yeah.
Like 9 new subclasses.
Yes, 9 is in 3 for each class, and 1 for each subclass. You're just unlocking a subclass in the subclasses.
Sub-Zero.
Which is, again, not fun.
Transmatting cash.
Why all the spikes? Like,
Liu Kang. Shao Kahn.
oh. I will take a Scorch Cannon.
Always take the Scorch Cannon.
Okay, I found out why I need the Scorch Cannon.
Melts through their invincibility like butter.
Fuck you, Scorchwalker. Scorchwalker killed me while I couldn't even see it. Don't know how it can have aim on me, but I can't have aim on it. But, okay then. The assault is real.
Brandon, I'm going to fall over.
That's not good.
I'm still a mile from home.
Stop somewhere and get water.
Yeah, I'll stop somewhere. In the fence, next to the fenced-off golf course, next to the suburbs. Where am I gonna stop, Brandon?
How am I supposed to know where you're coming from or where you're going?
Because my name's fucking Cotton Eye Joe. Wait, that means you're not supposed to know. I've been for Cotton Eye Joe. I've been married a long time ago. Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from? Cotton Eye Joe.
Nothing can be immune to knife. Knife is the best.
I'm immune to knives. I've been stabbed enough time. I've built up a resistance. Weird question for Rifts. Can I just have resistance to knife? Like, no other resistances? Resistance to only knife. If there's more than one knife, I'm screwed, because that's knives, not knife.
Well, actually, the way the game runs is, that you get the ability to, you can take and dodge out of the way of attacks.
No.
You don't plan on
Okay.
dodging.
I plan on taking it, but reduce damage because I have resistance to knife. Everything else does full damage. Just knife.
I'm gonna tell you how quickly that's gonna fail for you.
Okay, let me explain my resistance to knife.
Oh no, I can
Luna has
give you
stabbed
resistance
that
to
many
knife, but it's not gonna be as effective as you think it is.
Oh no, it's not made to be effective. It's made to be funny. Because Lena has been stabbed that many times. Like, when you think how many stabs it takes to build a resistance to something, Lena has been stabbed that many times.
How about I almost want to say give a special kind of thing of like you just have that much willpower that you power through the stabs.
No, what I mean is she got stabbed so many times that almost all of her non-vital organs have been removed.
What?
She got stabbed that many times.
In D&D,
Yes,
organs were removed.
correct.
Was the
We had a
appendix one
very
of them?
good druid. We had a very good druid. Okay, let me explain. First time she got stabbed, she was stabbed in the spleen, then the appendix, then at 3/4 of her liver, the tail end of the large intestine, half of her lung, and one of her aorta. Not to mention the brainstem. We had a very good druid.
Clearly.
To the point where all of the damaged organs were removed with no adverse effects, except for, and I quote, resistance to stabbing because they can't aim for anything vital anymore.
I mean, I do have other ideas that I could do with something like that.
But that sounds like so much fun, right? She keeps some of them around. Like, she still has one of her aorta.
She's just holding on to one of her aorta.
Yeah, she's holding on to two different pieces of, well, each of her missing organs.
How were they preserved?
Embalming fluid.
So,
She has a sack full of jars.
okay, I was gonna say, so they're in jars then.
Yes.
I was just imagining her just in her hand, part of her aorta. This is my heart.
The thing I wanted to do, because this was back when I was reading one of Thanos comics. The Infinity Organ.
No.
Yes. Would have gotten away with it too if I wasn't tired yet. Thinking back on it, that's probably why the Paladin killed me. Towards the end of her life, she was pretty much an abomination. Let's be real here. Like a reverse Frankenstein.
This guy is actually a pain in the ass. I don't like him. Can he teleport too?
Teleports behind you. Nothing personal, kid. Puts an aorta in your back pocket. Moon walks away. Are you also wondering what other parts were stabbed?
Hold on, story stuff.
She technically has 6 fingers because one of them was cut in half. Lengthwise, not width. Very good druid.
This guy's just a coward, ready to just waiting for me to kill him.
Yeah, probably.
Taking the coward's way out. Now are you the hangman? Suicide is never the right choice. Yes, I am Frieza in this situation. Frieza, Frieza.
But no, according to all laws of medicine, Lena should not have been alive towards the end of that campaign. It didn't stop her.
Fuck it. Golden gun you.
It also might have helped that I may or may not have been loaning the druid some loaded dice.
Really? Loaded or lucky?
Lucky.
Okay.
Kind of like the unlicensed speed holster pants. They're just lucky.
Okay, this fight is bullshit, Solo. Like, what the fuck?
He eat a golden gun?
He ate the 6-shot golden... Well, eating the 6-shot golden gun really isn't that big a deal. What bothers me is that he has a literal army that's throwing down traps constantly.
And that's why you go away the trap.
No, these traps are bad traps. Like,
no, I mean, like, you can use it to take out the majority of the army, and while doing so, damage him as well, because Wade the Trapper has damage migration.
Well, here's the thing. The guys are dropping stuff that literally makes them immune to damage. So I have to destroy those things first. So it's even more bullshit than just that. Okay, no, these things just literally spawn in. No one does anything.
16,000 steps. Still a half mile away.
By the way, my grenade launcher is one of my favorite grenade launchers in this entire game.
Glad to hear it.
I will probably never swap the thing out. Wanna know why?
It's fun.
It does more damage than my golden gun does.
Ha!
It does more damage than every super I've ever seen does.
I don't know, Wade the Trapper does decent damage, but it's DOT, not D... Not...
I mean, I'm taking this boss down, like... one single magazine of that took the boss down by, what, a third of his health? If not more? Oh, come on, that's gotta count. I killed him. Fuck you. He did the kick against the ground, which launched me in the wall. 69 precision kills, nice. Damn it! Now I gotta go through that entire fight again, and I got no grenade launcher ammo right now.
I have good news.
What?
I'm starting to sweat.
That is good news.
My throat is also incredibly dry. It's like they drove the Chevy to the levee, but the levee was wet to my mouth and the levee was dry.
Sounds like the levee wasn't moist enough for them. I gotta say, though, this is... I do find the melee to be kind of bullshit. You know, the one that gives you the... Oh, if I kill him at the same time that I die, I could farm Visions of Light.
Nice.
Ow. I hate this so much. Like, this fight is actually stupid.
Where's my Chevy? the levy. Let the levy was dry. Oh shit, biscuits.
What's the
I
matter?
have to give blood next Friday. And then I have to walk home after giving blood next Friday.
Ugh.
You wanna know what's worse than that?
What?
They automatically signed me for a double because I'm O positive.
I thought O positive?
Yeah.
O negative is a universal blood type.
Both O's technically are. O positive is the rarer of the two.
I will admit, though, right now, the hard light is actually doing some major work on the boss.
I sure my Chevy to the levy. But the levy was dry.
Quit it
And
with the
good old
fucking
boys.
invincibility bullshit.
We're drinking whiskey and rye, singing "This Will Be the Day That I Die." Ugh. And the good old boys were drinking whiskey and singing this.
Fuck you, invincible. They like have fucking totems that can make them invincible.
Totem armor, got it.
Yes, but it doesn't. God damn the fucking melee bullshit.
Hey, Brandon.
He's not even killing me. The architects are.
Brandon.
Yes?
Part 2 comes out on Friday.
Nice. I'm not
Do you
happy.
want to know why I'm actually sad about that?
Why?
They're stopping after the cellar.
Oh. I mean, I'm not surprised, to be honest. With YouTube's new terms and policies, it's tough for any channel, really, right now.
Not only that, the amount of labor that goes into a given episode.
Yeah, I guess.
On top of how against parody Funimation is.
Yeah.
On top of that, I think they're going to put most of their focus onto the gaming channel. Which I don't mind. Hopefully we get to see Two Saiyans play again.
Oh, I kind of want them to go back to wrestling. Did you ever watch that video?
I watch all the Two Saiyans play.
So then you definitely saw the Nappa and Vegeta play WWE.
Yes.
That was fantastic.
Do you want to know what my favorite episode of TFS Gaming is?
What?
Piccolo plays card games.
You know what would be
It's just
hilarious?
the power of Piccolo thinking while playing solitaire.
Could you imagine, Piccolo plays the Piccolo? Too meta?
How about Piccolo plays his siblings? Drum, tambourine, and cymbal. Guest starring Krillin.
He's a drum. Can I please get some heavy ammo? Like, I mean, seriously, I'm running low on all ammo now.
And the good old boys drinking whiskey.
Thank God, some heavy ammo, finally. Fuck that bullshit. Like, that entire thing right there was bullshit. Melee kills always were ending up with me dying.
I control death and you.
Sounds about right.
Pursue your vengeance.
Stronghold is secure. Barons escaped. This was our best shot at ending this. And now they've
Are you kidding me? The joining your allies thing is here too. What just happened? Did I just gain like 8 levels? Or I just exploded outwards like 4 times. No, I just unlocked a ton of milestones and leveled up once.
Oh, you really showed them, didn't you? Piece of advice, eh? Know your enemy before you deal with them. Rexisva, the hangman. The silent sadist used to dock the arms of trains with his bare hands. Canic, the man bother, emphasis on that. Demolitions expert with an irritating way about him. A trickster, a rascalist, a liar and a schemer. Friendly advice. Trust nothing she touches. Hyrax, the mind bender, has a rap for manipulation, has a morbid obsession with the hive. Yavix, aka the Rider, leader of a bombastic gang of pike-riding heathens. Chaos everywhere they ride. The rifleman. All alive who can make the shot and
See, they didn't list him as having a gun that kills him. That kills them. They just list him as having been a good shot.
the leader of the barons, the first of the scorn. His dark magic has no place on my shore. No place. Last, most certainly least, Aldrin Sov, traitor to his people, the man who pulled the trigger.
This is just turning into the Shadows of War games. I mean, I don't say it's a bad idea. I'm just, it is. That's what this is. That's what this entire story arc is becoming. Okay, this is.
I'm gonna make it.
This is where I'm calling it for today. I'm done streaming this. I need a break. Have a nice one, everyone.